It's a good day to get burned up by the sun. Good morning, everybody. Star Baby Homestead here, and it is a bright early morning right after the summer solstice, and it is time to harvest these potatoes. Now, this is my first time growing potatoes, and it ought to be interesting because I've just noticed some things about my potato bed. So, let's get started. All right, so as you can see, I've got some really good dieback here. Some of these are still standing up straight, and some of them are just kind of withered, but I want to go ahead and start working on getting these beds ready for my summer plantings to harvest in fall. So the thing that I said is interesting about these beds is this dirt. I think I used some mushroom compost that wasn't so great, and now the soil feels really compact. So it's going to be interesting digging around in here. This side over here that I'm digging in is where I planted my Yukon golds. The other are the Adirondack blues. So I'm just going to move this pine straw out of the way before I start pulling. Though it probably will help amend the soil a bit. But I also think I might end up with some smaller potatoes because I split or cut in half some of the potatoes that were bigger and had more eyes on them. And I thought I was leaving at least 2 per cutting, but there's a good chance that I didn't. So I don't know what I'm going to find in this bed, guys, but all right, here we go. Let's just... All right. So there's just a plant there. Compost. All right. Let's see here. Ugh, this dirt. I feel like I should let it dry more. What is this? Okay, some rocks in here. All right, there's a potato. Okay, I think I'm gonna go get a tool because I don't think that, like I said, it's pretty dense down here, and yeah, I'm gonna need to be able to dig. So be right back. So I'm going to gently root around with my loosen the soil. Don't want to spear any potatoes. I think I saw one over here. Ah, there's a potato. There's a potato. Yeah, that one's... Yeah. Alright, got a rotten one. Compost. I'll be really disappointed if there's a lot of rotting potatoes in here because of this soil. Alright, so 2 potatoes out of that plant, unless there's something further down that I've missed. Alright, let's put those in the basket. Let's start over here. Tiny little marble-sized potato. Yeah, okay. Some remnants of a potato. I'm going to put that on the compost. That may have been even the original potato I planted. Wait, I see something. All right, little potato there. I think we're gonna have much more success in the other bed because the soil had been in there at least a year. It's really nice loose soil, and it's also very it's fertile. It's very fertile. It probably has a better balance than what I have here. This was a newer bed that I created specifically for potatoes, and yeah, may not have been ready. All right, there's a tater. All right, well, I'm not going to keep you guys hostage. I'm going to go through here because it seems like it's going to take me a minute, and we'll see how it looks afterwards. Well, I must say, that was pretty dang satisfying. Probably as satisfying as it is to watch. That if I didn't bore you guys to death. But I know there's lots of videos. People love watching people harvest potatoes because there's something about it. I think it's just sort of that seriously like getting back to nature, like, you know, hunter-gatherer type of deal. It's like I'm digging up my food. So that's it. This is not too bad for, let's see, I think I paid $7 at Tractor Supply for a bag of seed potatoes of these Yukon Golds. And this is the harvest. I'm surprised. I didn't expect that there was that many in there actually, because the soil is so compact. So now I'm gonna go ahead and harvest my Adirondack blue, and y'all, I'm really skeptical about those. They're on the other side of the bed over there, and then I'll finish off this video because this bed I had some extra potatoes. I didn't want to crowd out the other bed, so I just threw in the Yukon Golds and some Adirondack blues in here. So this is a mixed bag. But again, this is the really good bed I was talking about. So hopefully I'll pull out a lot of good things out of this bed. Even though it looks like this greenery probably could go a bit longer. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it there, but I want to put sweet potatoes in this bed. So honestly, I just maybe keep kicking these guys to the curb. But according to Farmer's Almanac, I should be able to plant my sweet potato slips up until July 19th. I really don't want to wait that long since they take so long. I just want to kind of get it done so when winter comes, all I have to do is worry about kind of amending the soil and planting, you know, the brassicas and stuff that'll last. But all right, so on to the Adirondack blue. So I'm just gonna do one side here just to see, and then I'll put this on double time so you guys won't have to watch the painful process of me sweating to death out here. It's in the morning too, guys. It is barely 10 and it's already hot as heck, but it's Georgia, it's summer. It started in spring, but all right, here we go. Got this one over here in the corner. Let's pull. All right, let's compost. And let's do a little digging. All right, got me a potato. All right. Oh, there's a crack in this one. I don't know if it's gonna make it. And this may have been, I don't know, it looks like it could have been the original. I don't know. The originals are kind of rotting. Oh, nope. Here we do. Interesting size, shape there. Okay, yep, I'm gonna have to get the tool. So, all right, I'm about to put this on double speed, and so you guys won't be bored to death. And I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this plot. All right, guys, so there is my blue Adirondack potato harvest from that bed. Still not too bad. It probably could have been better, which, I mean, the Yukon Golds performed pretty dang well, and I didn't really cut many of these, so you know, not too bad of a harvest. It probably should be more than what I got in the bag. But you know what? Like I said, my soil, I was a little concerned about my soil, and live and learn, right? So I think I am going to go ahead and tackle this bed here, because again, I want to go ahead and get this ready. Now, like I said, this bed has some pretty good soil in it. Everything that's grown in it is successful. It's nice and aged. It's got some compost in it, and that's been broken down really well. And everything grows good in here. I had tomatoes in here previously. You remember my heirloom tomatoes that kept falling over because they got huge, and they kind of took over everything. Well, this is that same bed, one of the first beds that I had out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull, and let's see what we have in here. First of all, now we have some potatoes at the top. I already saw those earlier this week, so I already know there's gonna be some waiting to pop out. On this side, I think I have some blues. Like I said, I mixed up the potatoes here. So let's go ahead and pull. Shake off that dirt. Sorry for the noise. Again, construction. Okay. See, this is the kind of soil the other ones should have been growing in. Oh, wow. Way more potatoes than what I was getting off the other ones. And this soil is so nice and light, I don't need a tool. I can actually dig around in here with my hands. Let's get some of this pine straw out of the way. I think I got everything in here. What is that? Just a weird nugget of something. Now, the good thing about the other bed is it had way more worms in it. So that at least means the soil's not all bad, right? All right, let's go over here. This vine is completely dead. Yay, potatoes! It's a good sight to see. Add that to the pile. Move some of this pine straw out of the way. Got some little ones here. A lot of these, I think, in this bed grew closer to the top. I'm not seeing any down below, unless I'm missing some. Let's pull this one. Ah, wow. Yep, like I expected. This bed has a lot of good soil in it. Compost over here. And let's see. I swear, harvesting potatoes is work. I was getting tired. I was getting tired using the tool and using my whatever that thing is called. I don't think it's a hoe, but all right. So I know these over here. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. Bring it closer. I know these are Yukon Golds. Let's see what kind of harvest we have. Whoa! 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 I am extremely happy. That looks amazing. Move those over here. Some of them are sprouting, so I probably left them in a bit too long. Make sure I'm not missing any. I know there's some ants in this bed. Oh, check it out. Taters. I know I am gonna get attacked by ants at some point. I'm gonna have to stop the video. Be like, oh yeah. Like I said, I've been seeing potatoes at the top. I just haven't been harvesting them, obviously. All right, let's pull the next plant. Okay. So this is the bed I plan on putting my sweet potatoes in. So if this is any indication how that's gonna go, then I ought to get a pretty good harvest of sweet potatoes out of this. I don't think you guys can see this. Let me bring you around. Okay. This is so much fun. So, I don't know about growing purple potatoes, but Yukon Golds do pretty well. So I'm gonna have to really amend the soil in that other one if I want to continue to grow potatoes in there. And what I plan on putting next in that plot actually is cabbage, winter cabbage, some Napas and some really big Dutch heads. So, some got hit. These little ones got a little green on them. Wow. Way more potatoes than I thought. Wow. I'm happy. I am really happy about this. All right. I'm gonna finish this up and I'll show you guys what I have left. All right, homesteaders, there we have it. I got a ton. The Yukon Gold performed very well. This bed was amazing. I can't see us eating all these potatoes by fall. So yeah, now I've got to just kind of store them. And here's my basket. I can't put all of them in my basket. Definitely more Yukons than the blues. Now, I bought both of these from Tractor Supply. Paid, like I said, $6 or $7. Probably got them on sale for a bag that probably had, I don't know, about 10 to 12 in there. So I think I definitely doubled my harvest. And but yeah, next time I don't know if I'm going to cut the potatoes in half. I'm going to go through here and, you know, any that are of a certain size, I may just use those for seed for next year, or I may actually start potatoes from seed. I don't know. That sounds that sounds kind of exhausting. I rather probably would just use seed potatoes. There was a type of blue potato that I saw. I can't think of it right now, my brain, but they sold out of them. I'm always kind of late I think I was looking at them on Gurney's site. And I've never tried blue potatoes, so I'm going to see how these are. They get pretty good reviews on their flavor. And I'll determine whether or not I'm going to try to grow them again, or I may try something completely different like red potatoes. But the digging was fun. This bed, it's got awesome soil in it. I barely have to do anything with it. And I may put some more manure in there and just stick my sweet potatoes in there. And this bed, soil is not great. I'm gonna have to really amend this soil. Have to go in here, break up these clumps and lumps, put some more organic matter in here before I stick my my cabbages in here. But I still have a while before I have to do that. They're still kind of small. I could put them out, but it's so hot. I'd rather just let them grow and get as big as they can. I am growing russets here, and russets supposedly don't grow well in Georgia. Usually they say the thin-skinned type, the Irish potato type, are the ones that grow pretty well. But you know what? Look at this. Look. Do you see that? Can you see that? It's trying to flower. So we're just gonna take that and we're gonna just snap that right on off. Yeah, no flowering. So I'm having so much fun. So growing potatoes are probably second on my list to growing cabbage. Lettuce is my favorite, but my lettuce has not been performing all that well. But thank you for joining me on this adventure for growing potatoes. Let me know what's your favorite potato to grow. Any sort of tips that you have for bigger yield. I know everybody's got, you know, different methods that they use, but I'm interested to hear. Please leave a comment. What's the best flavored potato that you've had? The one that tastes the best and one that's prolific. So I hope you're having a wonderful June, and I'm gonna get on and get ready for the next stage in planting. Be well, be blessed, and we'll see you next time.